Going to be doing a read for October 2024. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy for today. You have to keep in mind this will not resonate with everybody. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy. This card, of course, this card wants to turn over. Somebody's trying to manipulate the situation, trying to cause all kind of chaos spiritually. The Four of Cups reverse. So there's something going on with some negative energy, but this is not coming from you. So what's going on with the current energy for today? For October 2024. Some of you could be a Pisces. Three of Swords at the bottom. We have Justice. Okay, so you get justice over a situation here. Some of you could be a Libra. Hey, y'all hold on a minute, collective. I'll be right back. It's too quiet in here. I don't like when it's like that. It just feels awkward. Y'all hold on a minute. Alright, I'm back, y'all. The awkward moment of silence, you know what I'm saying? Too damn quiet. But anyways, so some of you could be a Libra. The Six of Cups reverse. The Moon reverse. Okay, so if you've been experiencing a lot of bad energy or whatever, man, this has a lot to do with a lot of manipulation, man. That's what you get justice for here. So you could be a Libra or Cancer. The Fool card, Aries. Sagittarius energy. Cancer energy. The Hangman reverse. Pisces energy, the Eight of Wands reverse. So something's reversing on a spiritual level here to where you can move forward. There's some type of illusion. So some of these individuals are coming out of some type of illusion here. They're waking up to illusions. Bro, what kind of sense is it? This don't make any sense. Well, the witch done fell to her witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? This ain't working out too well for them the way they expected it to. Did it? What they gonna do now? Have coffee with each other? And cheer each other on as to say, hey, man, we finally woke up to the truth. This is an illusion. You know? So someone is definitely waking up to the fact that this was nothing but illusions this whole time. The Empress, lady. So some of y'all there could be a lady. Hold on. So we have Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so something is coming out about some type of illusions here with a Queen of Pentacles reverse here. If this is anything to do with the law, bro, let me tell you something right now. The law is going to make things better for you. They're discovering that witchcraft's real, bro. Witchcraft is real, and this is what's been hurting them. I'm telling you. They could be looking into that with the Page of Swords. They could be looking into it very closely like that. Like, this is a deep level investigation here to do with some witchcraft, what it looked like to me, and they can't believe what the hell they're seeing with the Seven of Cups. Like, damn, this could really do this to people? Yeah, it can. Yes, it can, bro. I'm telling you. That's why they call it magic, because it's the illusion to simulate reality. But if these individuals know what they're doing, they could get into these individuals' head and literally swear up and down that something is legit, but it's really not. I'm telling you, bro, this is dangerous. So they looking into some type of magic here, bro. That's what it looked like to me. They're investigating some type of voodoo here. This is a voodoo doll. But this is in reverse. They're looking into this, bro, to see what this could really do to somebody. This has caught their attention in a very unexpected way. Why do people feel that unsettled gut, feel like something feels off in their stomach area? Why do they feel that? Why do they feel like somebody's pulling on their energy like this? You feel like a certain tug, like somebody's pulling on you like that energetically. They're looking into that. I'm telling you, they're looking into that. They're definitely looking into it. And this, whoever this individual is right here that thinks that they're going to get away with doing some type of illusions, the illusions are going to go back off on them. And you're going to come out winning this situation to where you can move forward. This is what's been hurting some of these individuals in here, bro. I'm telling you, with the Justice card, this is exactly what's been hurting their spiritual side with the Temperance reverse. And you got this energy right here that stands for witch, dark witch. This also stands for dark magic too. I'm telling you, bro, and we got the moon reverse here. This is what's being revealed. They can't believe what the hell they seeing, but they know it's the truth though. But they like, how in the hell can this do all this at one time? Because it's spiritual, that's why. Something has to first manifest spiritually before it does physically. That's another fact. So if these individuals are sitting there trying to manipulate the situation to their advantage to try to get something to go in their favor, what's going to be done on the physical level is going to be physical manipulation combined together. So this is uncovering who these individuals really are, what they really about. They ain't about shit to start with. You about the truth. That's why you get justice for it, because you told the truth. If some of you spoke up about witchcraft and you may think people may be viewing you crazy, nah, don't think you crazy at all, bro. You're not crazy. They got this information all over the internet that could be researched. This is what's being discovered here, that you told the truth about some magic here. You could be a Cancer for some of you that could have revealed that. A Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Libra. You told the truth. What they gonna do? Just sit there and look at you? With the Page of Swords here, they want a badge? Hey, you remember I said that? A long time ago, I kept on picking this card up or whatever. Like whenever some of you out there had a lover of yours, and so they watching, they watching. I said as much they watch, they want a badge. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Might as well. They got the skill for it. You know what I'm saying? With the Page of Swords, they got the skill for what they gonna do. They're very passionate about looking into something, apparently, with the Seven of Cups here. The dog trying to sit there and hold them back. Okay, something about dogs here, too. There's something about animals coming out here, too, okay. Harming animals for their rituals? That's what's coming out, too, huh? Hurting innocent animals? For your little rituals, huh? That's what you be doing. Yeah, that's what's this is on investigation, hurting animals, but also hurting you and hurting the law with the Justice card, hurting them. They didn't believe in collective. Some of them were skeptical as to say, nah, you know, like, yeah, there is a spiritual side out there. There is ghosts out there. Like some of them, I'm getting that. Some of them can believe in that, but they've been skeptical about this whole situation here for a minute, until they started to look into something here, and they seeing exactly what the hell this shit can do to somebody, what this can do to a situation, to literally create. This could be them looking into it. Justice Page of Swords, that's all about supervision, looking into something. And that would be them looking into something. And when you got the Justice and the Chariot card and the same spread, that's the law. That would be the emergency light bar on top right here. Or they could have visor lights on the inside of that vehicle right there. That would be the justice system that drives these vehicles here. I'm telling you. And what they're doing is they're researching some information here and looking into a situation to find out that this was a bunch of lies and deception this whole time, ever since the past here. And what's coming out is something underhanded for money here. And there's something that was being done to try to trap you up here with the hangman reverse with illusions. And it looks like to me these individuals want to hurry up and make something right with you before these individuals get in trouble for allowing you to go through that, is what I'm getting. They could get in trouble for that, collector, because you wasn't supposed to be done this way. This is very sickening and nasty too, of what they discovered about what these individuals been doing with these moon phases, with the moon reverse. A Cancer could have got clarity, is what I'm getting here with the moon reverse. He just ain't saying nothing. He or she just ain't saying nothing. I guarantee you one damn thing. This individuals get mind blown by what they're really seeing here with the Seven of Cups. There's somebody paying attention, collective, and believes you on what is going on here. About a Queen of Pentacles reverse situation. This individual could have kept on trying to get you locked up with the Hangman reverse. This is sacrificial rituals here being done. But it ain't working. And this is what's coming out to the surface. This is all about the veil being lifted with the moon reverse here. And this is what's exposing this energy right here. Don't have to be an earth sign. It could be. But this is what's exposing this energy right here. This is a very narcissistic, toxic mother figure connected to other people here that has been doing things that are very shady. And half of it has to do with spiritual manipulation. The moon phases. There's something that's catching the law's attention about these moon phases here, bro. I'm telling you. Because every time a full moon comes around or a new moon comes around, everybody starts acting strange. There's a lot of heaviness in the air, too. I'm telling you, bro, if all they got to do is do their research, they're going to find out that witchcraft is not a lie. It's not superstitious either. It's actually real. Some of you out there believe, collective. If you ever spoke up about that, what is really being done, they believe you. They believe you. You may end up hearing from one of these individuals to tell you that congratulations, you was right about that. Or you may not hear from them. If you do hear from somebody, it could be a Cancer. We have Libra, we have Sagittarius, Pisces. We also have Libra, Taurus. Double on the Libra with the Empress and the Justice. So we have Aries, we have Sagittarius. These individuals think they slick. These females here think they slick to try to put these individuals under some type of spell here to get them to see shit that's not there. Yeah, trying to take advantage of their spiritual side, because these individuals already know that these individuals are not advanced spiritually. They got something for them, bro. Don't worry about that. The truth's coming out. The truth's coming out. I get one of these individuals could receive an unexpected knock at their door. With some papers in their hand. This person connected to everybody else that was causing all these illusions are about to be confronted with a situation is what I'm getting. Because this has been hurting them and this has been hurting you all at the same time. You deserve justice through this situation, not these individuals that try to get you locked up. They don't deserve these individuals to be on their side. You deserve these individuals to be on your side. This is coming out here. This is all coming out, bro. The moon reverse of Cancer could have got into this information with the moon reverse. This ain't gonna work. You're gonna get justice over the situation, collective. This could be done today. Clarify the justice card. Why is justice here? Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Pentacles. This could be a payout. You could be rewarded for that, but this is protection too. You have protection from these individuals. Our earth sign could be getting picked up today, connected to other people here. That's also what I'm getting. This is giving me the vibes of picked up. Our earth sign could be getting their ass picked up. Connected to other people with the Eight of Wands reverse, connected to a fire sign and other ones that's connected to this. Queen of Cups, you could be a Queen of Cups that had to go through this. Lady. So you could be a lady that could have had to go through this. Lady. You know what I'm saying? This is a sweetheart energy right here. You ain't gotta be all perfect, lady, whoever this is. But this is the sweetheart card. You see her hair. You see how her hair is. She ain't bothering nobody. This lady right here ain't bothering nobody. She out there focused on herself. Lady. So you could be a water sign that could have had to go through this or whatever, and everything was being projected onto you as if you're the one that's doing all this, but you're really not. You're an intuitive person that's very, very aware of what's going on. Like, you could tell when the energy feels off or the temperature reverse. You could tell that. And you've been trusting your intuition this whole time. And some of you could have spoke out about what your intuition was picking up on. And you feel like nobody believes you? Nah, there's people that believe you. All they got to do is go do their research. Whatever you called out, whatever you feel intuitively is going on, all they got to do is look into it. And they're going to find out that you told the truth. These individuals are the ones that's in an illusion here. Creating all kind of illusion and confusion around a situation, but there ain't no confusion when it comes to you because you know the truth. You spoke the truth. Lady. Lady. Clarify this moon reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. Okay, so this is reckless energy here. Arrogance. Something being out of control. I guess somebody has gotten out of control and out of line with spell work here with the moon reverse. Every day, brother, at that altar, lighting candles with the 10 of wands. That could be candles, candlesticks. Because that's fire in the tarot. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That means fire signs. You get it? Not the zodiac sign, but that represents fire. Anytime you see wood, the wands in the tarot, that's fire energy. And wood is used to keep a fire burning, right? That would be candlesticks right here. Sticks, candles. Man, with all these candles, these individuals be buying up, bro. You can swear up and down. They don't even need no fucking street lights. You know what I'm saying? You can swear they having like 10,000 birthdays all at one time. With all the candles they be getting, they be buying. And ain't none of them worth it. Ain't none of them working either. Because it ain't the candle that does the trick. All it does is expose them. Because it shines light down on the situation. See, they lit too many candles to start with. It's like this individual is sitting there burning themselves down. Draining all the energy. Trying to put all this work in that ain't going to go nowhere. But get them exposed. And the same individual got the nerve to sit there and try to hold these birds and say, oh, this is too much. Oh man, when is this gonna stop? When you stop, when you decide to stop, you the one that's doing it. You don't like the effect, you don't like how it stressed you out, quit. Stop. Oh, this is too hard and this is too challenging. Well, good. I tell you why they in that energy, because it ain't working. So they got to get more candles and more candles and more candles. How many lighters they going to buy up? How many matches they going to buy up? You know? This ain't going to work. This give me the vibes of a candle. Look, a candle after another candle, after another candle, after another candle, after another candle. How many candles are they going to sit there and melt down? You can swear this individual having a birthday party every day. Well, how many candles they be burning? You know? Hold on. Make a wish. Oh, okay. So these individuals could have been wishing a lot of bad ill will on you or whatever. But guess what? Because that's usually what a birthday, well, like whenever before you blow out the candles or whatever, make a wish, right? When you close your eyes like that, make a wish. Oh, they wish something all right. Everything that they wish for is they're reversing back off on them and exposing everything of what they've been doing, because they try to keep these ill wishes or whatever. These are ill wishers, or however you say that. Don't wish you well at all. This is what's exposing them with the moon reverse here. This ain't gonna get nowhere. With the Knight of Wands reverse, this ain't gonna get nowhere, but it's literally exposing them for who they really are. You ain't got nothing to worry about, collector. Like I said, they looking into this, bro. They can't believe what this could really do to somebody's head. Like what this could really do to somebody on a psychological level. That's mainly what I'm getting with this read here. What else is going on? The Hermit reverse. Virgo energy. I'm just mainly getting that something is reversing back up on these individuals, collective. And you get justice over that. Something being made right and balanced back in your favor. That was imbalanced spiritually for you. Also physically too. Is what I'm getting here. Give me a closing message. The star reverse. A lot of energy harvesting too. Give me a closing message. Judgment. Scorpio energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Two of Pentacles, Strength reverse, Leo energy, Aries energy, the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse, Chariot reverse, Cancer energy, the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, Justice reverse. The World, okay, so there's a cycle closing out here with some imbalanced energy. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Cups here. So there's a celebration here. Some of you out there could be going through an awakening, or you could be awakening people that didn't want to listen to you. These individuals want to go to you for answers of what it looks like to me. They should have just listened to you. If some of these individuals are right here, they should have just listened to you. This is closing some type of injustice out here with the justice, but this is closing out for good. With the Four of Swords, this is over. Somebody wish they would have listened to you, bro. You can be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Libra, Cancer, Aries. They wish they would have listened to you. Are they going to wish they would have listened to you? You told the truth, collective. People ain't going to be thinking you funny anymore. That's what I'm getting. You told the truth. There's no more skepticism here. If that's how you say that word, there's no more being skeptical. Your voice has been heard with a judgment. Whatever you call out has been heard. And people don't think that you're about a joke, collective, because they looked into it. Hey, y'all, hold on a minute. So you definitely are not being seen as a joke, collective. So the closing message is, I do see something coming to a complete closure, a closure of a cycle here with the world. and we have judgment. People are also having a wake-up call to what's really going on here. And your efforts have not gone on unnoticed. There could be an unexpected celebration that happens with the Three of Cups here around Halloween. Something about Halloween, you can have an unexpected celebration, and you're heavily protected too physically. You're protected by authority here is what it looked like to me with the Six of Pentacles here. But for those out there that are spiritual people, you're not going to rely on physical people here to provide you with any ounce of protection. Because where the fuck are they at? Where was they at all this time, huh? Being against you. That's what we're used to. Until a motherfucker start looking into something and actually taking you seriously, then that's when they, nah, man, we don't need them. You got God on your side. You got Saint Michael the Archangel, and you got Saint Gabriel that's on your side. And you also have Archangel Uriel that's on your side too. We don't need none of these individuals. You got your spiritual team here. They don't need us, apparently. It's a little too late for that, bud. You should have been on listen. This individual had to get attacked this whole damn time and be done wrong this whole time. And now, after all this time, now somebody wants to be on your side with the Six of Pentacles. Where the fuck was you at whenever all this was going on? That was very cruel to this individual. When they sat there and cried out for help. We don't need y'all, man. We don't need y'all. Spiritual people got each other's back. That's how this is here. Spiritual people has each other's back. Y'all can stay in y'all little groups. The same groups that you trusted, that you wanted to listen to or whatever it is. You can stay with those individuals. Because the spiritual people out there, bro, they have a lot of them. And they're spread apart from each other in these times. But they're here. They're here. Earth angels are here. I'm one of them. I know people probably hear that term a lot, but it's the truth. Earth angel means somebody that's a healer to humanity, that cares for humanity, that has a genuine soul. They live through the soul, bro. They don't live like the average human out there. They live through their soul. They do things way differently than people, man. I'm telling you, they operate way differently. Only we can understand that. Other spiritual people, to me, like whatever they doing, like if they go out there and hug a tree, that's not weird to me. I know what they're doing. They're sitting there grounding themselves. When they sitting there in the open field, they got their eyes closed, and they sitting there meditating. That's to ground themselves. That's to connect to Mother Earth, to balance out their chakras. That's not weird at all. If they get up and take a late night walk, or get up and go somewhere it's late at night, just to walk around or whatever it is, they're getting, their soul needs information. You see them out there meditating around nature, around a lot of birds that's chirping. They're downloading information. That's how they receive their information, through Mother Earth. Most people look at that as weird or whatever, but it's not weird at all. That happens to me all the time, y'all. See, a lot of people get scared by owls or whatever. The owl represents wisdom and intuition. Just like the eagles or whatever, like you see an eagle out there, an eagle. Look at that. Look what's right there. These individuals don't think that that's a joke, no. That's no other way that you get your information. So something was also verified that you are indeed very spiritual. You have strong powers. Some of you are out there can literally sit there, walk into a house that's haunted, and you will literally be in a conversation with a ghost right there in front of everybody's perception. Like if they're sitting there, they will literally witness you talking to a ghost, and they may not be able to hear them, but you will be able to see them, to feel them, and to sense them there. And you will be able to hear them too. But other people, they're not going to be able to see that because they don't have the gift. You remember back in the day whenever people used to say, oh, that's just an imaginary friend. Nah. It's not imaginary, bro. You literally are seeing somebody there. But that right there could be dangerous because you really don't know what that is, what kind of spirit that is. See, you got to test that spirit. I mean, not all of them are bad or whatever, but at the same time, I know y'all probably heard that saying before, like on these hauntings. There's an imaginary or there was somebody that was pushing them on a swing or whatever it may be. Or they keep on seeing this man by the swings or whatever, or they keep on seeing this man. Or they seen a man in the kitchen, or they seen a woman in the kitchen in the gown. That's not imaginary, bro. That's a ghost. They're seeing a ghost. But they don't know how to describe that, though. That's the thing. And hell, some of these individuals will learn to sit there themselves. Like if you say you got the mom or the dad sitting there, the dad will either see something that the mom don't see, like the husband would see something, or the boyfriend would see something that the girlfriend don't see. And it causes a lot of conflict between the both of them because one of them thinks the other one is crazy. Like, oh man, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That's just, I don't know what you're talking about. Until it happens to them. Then that's whenever they start talking with each other. They have a meeting as to say, you ain't gonna believe what I seen. That's the kind of situation I'm getting to here. These individuals thought this was a joke or whatever until something happened to them, until they started to notice the effects that was being done to them, and now they see what you talking about. Let them keep on thinking it's funny. Let them keep on thinking it's a joke, but this ain't something to screw around with. They're going to end up stirring up something that they really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it had to take for them to witness something is what I'm getting, to believe you. That's all it takes, bro, is for somebody to just listen to you for a good minute, take down your information. If you tell them about stuff like that, the spirit world, and just give it some time. Don't sit there and try to force your beliefs on them. Just give them some knowledge on it as I say, look, this is what's going on. I'm telling you, I see what's going on. I can see it. I can feel it. I can sense it. I get visions of it. You tell them that. And eventually it's going to come a point in time to where what you spoke up about, it's going to start making sense. And it may take a long time for it to happen. But there's a wake-up call. These individuals are getting in Scorpio season with the Judgment card. Something very significant about Scorpio season. This could also happen in Virgo season too. In September. Towards the end of Virgo season, now we're in Libra season with the Justice revert. Yeah, Libra season right now with the Justice reverse. And there's something that's imbalanced that is under judgment, accurate judgment right now. Something's going to be judged in Scorpio season. A final judgment. To where something's going to close out. That's what I'm getting here, collective. So something that could be closing out Scorpio season. But right now we're in Libra season. A final judgment has been made to have some closure here with a situation. So there's something that is completing. That's done. That's what I'm getting here for the closing message. So there's closure with a situation. That's the positive news. Something that was imbalanced. It's all about imbalances. Something that was imbalanced. Right next to it as the world card, this was closing out. Something that was imbalanced. And this all about balance right here. Something being back balanced out. Unnecessary obstacles with the Chariot reverse. Unnecessary obstacles. You have a celebration here, collective. A celebration. I'm getting people that once hated you or hated on you. It's going to want to be on your side here. Because they hated the wrong one. They should have been hating these individuals that was straight up in their face lying to them. And sitting there doing things to them in a very underhanded way. Because you wasn't the one that was doing that to them. Like I've been saying, bro, it takes a wise one to be alone. And now everything is coming out while you're alone. I ain't gonna be thinking this shit is funny anymore, collector. This could just be a few people here. It don't have to be a lot of people. It could just be a few people. Could be maybe up to 3 people. Don't have to be. You definitely got a few of them on your side, collector. A few of them. It may not be much, but you got a few of them on your side that wants to do the right thing and close something out here and listen to you. That's what I'm getting at with the hermit and the judgment. They want to listen to you. They want to hear what you have to say. They're going to take your advice from now on. That's what I'm getting. It's all about going deep within or whatever and taking advice. They're going to want to take your advice instead of be hard-headed. Not really hard-headed, but just letting their skepticism, like their ego, getting away. The ego didn't do shit but cause more imbalances and to cause a situation to be ignored when it was right there in front of their face and they couldn't see it. They couldn't see it until they started to literally pay attention to the signs and what was really going on. As I said, hold on, nah, this don't make no sense. Yeah, don't worry about nothing, collective. You are being heard here. This is all about somebody that wants to listen to you here. With this right here, judgment and the hermit. That's all about you speaking and somebody's like, they're sitting there listening to you. And you have somebody in their head, as I say, hold on a minute. Could be this emperor here. I know I've been pulling this card a lot. He's been wanting to come up in reverse. Now he's in the upright position because I'm going to tell you why. He's starting to balance out and stabilize the situation by sitting there listening to someone and what's really going on. Looking over something here. If some of you say that you're spiritual, or you have an ancient gift to you, don't feel bad about that. Don't feel weird. Be proud of that, bro. Be proud to represent that energy. Be proud of it. I'm not saying just go up to anybody out there, oh yeah, I'm a spiritual person. No, not nothing like that. This definitely has a lot to do with spirituality. Here with the judgment and the hermit, that's all about spiritual awakening. Going deep within soul seeking, soul searching. That's what it is. That's when your intuition will speak to you the most, when you're alone. Unexpectedly. You're going to start getting answers left and right, bro. I'm telling you. You're going to start seeing certain signs that's going to be obvious, that's trying to direct your attention towards elsewhere, towards something that you already have a gut hunch on. That right there would be a form of synchronicity. That's what they call synchronicities. It can either come through the form of angel numbers, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. You'll start seeing number patterns like that. That would be numerology. But you have to know how to decode the certain patterns of the numerology. I'll have you say that numerology codes of numbers. You have to know how to decode that. If you know what you're looking for, bro, you can see it to the symbolism of that, and it's going to give you an accurate answer. Just like how I interpret how Archangel Michael proceeded to show me the 1111 a while back. Whenever they had the two dots that was in the middle of the 1111. When I seen that 1111 digital time number with the two dots in the middle, I didn't see those dots like that. I didn't see that number like that. I interpret that immediately as jail bars. Because I knew somebody was trying to do something to me. And I called that out. That's how I was able to decode that number, because that was a form of protection. I didn't see the dots there, bro. I seen all the ones together. And that right there in a row like that looks like a row of bars, don't it? Exactly. Pay attention, bro. And that was 2 months before somebody showed up. Before an official showed up. I seen that. I called it out on my channel too. Whenever I was on a balcony, and I was vaping on the balcony whenever I was at the hotel out of state, because my mama guided me to leave. I could feel something in my stomach area, something wasn't right. And I was guided by my intuition to leave, and that's when I started seeing 1111 repetitively. But there was a few times, there was that one time I caught that 1111 and the dots wasn't there, bro. I seen straight into that, and I seen a vision of jail bars like that from the 1111. Because if you really look at it, you put those ones like this side by side, close together, that looks like a row of bars, don't it? So what happened was, I was standing on a balcony of a hotel at the top part. I was sitting there vaping, and I was watching the traffic on the 4-lane highway in the distance like that. I was just sitting there watching. And all of a sudden, my attention got directed downwards like that towards the railing. You know how they got the hotel railings? How you hold on to the railing? My attention was directed down towards that railing like that. And I immediately seen into the railing. Don't you know that looks like a row of bars itself? That's when it started to come on very heavily. And that's when I proceeded to go inside. And that's when I pulled my cards and I went to my truck. And that's whenever I pulled the situation. Don't you know this card come up in reverse? 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Magician reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Something going on. Something taking place. And that right there, my cards picked it up, bro. My cards picked it up. And I was even before somebody showed up to my home, too. That's what protected me. I remember the exact cards I pulled, too. It was the Justice reverse, 10 of Swords upright, 5 of Swords upright, Wheel of Fortune reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, and the 5 of Wands with the Empress reverse. That was the exact cards I pulled. And they had a couple others that came out with the Magician reverse, like something being manipulated. That don't necessarily have to always stand for magic or whatever, like the dark arts, but there's definitely something being manipulated with a lot of deception. 5 of Swords is underhanded deception. That was another card I pulled. That's underhanded deception, sabotage energy. That can also be the vibes of setup too, with the 5 of Swords setup energy. That's a very sinister look right there, bro. Somebody doing something underhanded and very sinister to you. That's a setup energy. Pay attention, collective. Spirituality is not a joke, bro, because it can save you. I know Archangel Michael saved me. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. And he did it that way to not scare me. He didn't want to scare me. He didn't want to scare me at all. I'll be a guy to give a bit of my testimony on that, on how these numerology patterns really work to your advantage if you know how to decode what it's trying to tell you. And I also kept seeing 888. And if you turn 8 sideways, that would be an infinite symbol. But there's something that's trying to trap you up relentlessly, infinite, like trying to, that could be in regards to restriction with that infinite symbol. I kept seeing that, but sideways though, because that would be an infinite symbol. Like this. It kept coming, like that would be 8, right? But I kept seeing it sideways like this, and this looks like, don't that look like handcuffs? Exactly. That would be restriction. That's how I interpret the 888 through numerology. And you start linking all that together with the 1111 that I seen. There you go. And you connect all that with the tarot, the divination tools, the tarot. And you start connecting all that and analyzing it, you're going to get an answer. And everything is going to be right there in front of your face that you need to see what's going on. Because why would somebody show up 2 months later after that has happened to me? I was able to predict that because of how strong my intuitive gifts really are, bro. That was all my clairs literally combined together and amplifying to the extreme to provide me with that level of protection. That's why my mama guided me away. She came through to me, bro, in the spirit world and said, son, you need to leave. You may not know what's going on right now, but you need to leave, son. Listen to mama, leave. Pack your stuff up in your truck and leave. You need to leave. I left. I heard her voice, bro, plain as day. As if she was here. It's hard to explain. Many people may not believe that, bro, but I'm going to tell you right now, that really did happen. My mama was right there, bro. And I heard her voice as if she was still here. And I was by myself. I was alone that day when she did that. It happened out of nowhere. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I didn't tell my dad like that I seen her. I heard her. I heard her talking to me. What I did was I grabbed my book bag and started packing all my stuff up. I grabbed my tarot cards. I grabbed everything. I grabbed all my clothes. I said, I'm getting out of here, bro. I'm getting the fuck out of here. There's something going on. For me to hear my mama that clearly, for me to hear her voice like that, and for me to keep on getting this sick, unsettling feeling in my stomach area that something is not right, I need to leave. And that's what I did. That's exactly how that happened. And I remember the song I listened to on the way up there out of state. It was a trance song. I'm going to go ahead and share it on my community post. I want to say it's DJ Genesis. Yeah, song, yeah, Revolution. I want to say, yeah, Revolution. Something like that. By DJ Genesis. I remember that. I jammed that song all the way up there. And that's whenever I started seeing them white express vans. That was a sign right there in itself. That was in sync with what I also seen too. And what I felt. And it didn't start hitting me hard, bro, until I got out there. And that's when you take everything and combine everything together and you're going to get what it's trying to tell you. There's your message right there. There's your protection. right there. That come from your angels, bro. This thing come from nobody else. I didn't have somebody over here, hey, you need to protect yourself, defend yourself. No, that come from Archangel Michael, bro. My angels surrounding me, along with my mom. And they was using other things out there, not trying to scare me, but they was using other things. Which when it comes to the vehicles, whatever, when it comes to the digital time, that's what they was using to manipulate that to my advantage, to get me to see what's really going on. And I say manipulate, not in a dark way, not in an underhanded way, but to take over that to catch my attention. They had to do it that way. There's no other way, bro. I would have had help. And the average person out there is going to look at you like you crazy. That's the sad part about it. They're going to look at you like you crazy. I know I damn sure ain't crazy because somebody showed up to my residence 2 months later after I seen all that. And I have all that documented down. Ain't no joke. It's not a joke, bro. It's actually, it was real. I'll forever cherish that moment, bro. Yeah, it was intense. It was. Because you don't know what the hell is going on. It's just your angels are trying to protect you. That's why, like, man, you may not be able to see everything. Just guard yourself. You know, just trust what we're showing you and trust what's going on. And that's exactly what I did. It ain't something that was in the head or whatever, like fears or whatever. No, it's something you can feel, bro. You can feel in your stomach area. Something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. You can feel it. That's how you gonna know it's your intuition. You can feel that shit, I'm telling you. You can feel it. It's not no, I think this, I think, nah, it ain't nothing like that. I can feel that. It's just something, like, it's a strong inner knowing, an inner sense. Like your sense is going haywire, you know? If you're not paying attention to it, bro, it's going to come on even heavier and heavier and heavier and stronger and stronger and stronger until you get the message. It's going to keep relentlessly tugging at you like that, tugging at your soul, pulling at you. As to say, hey, 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 hey. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how that feels, too. You'd feel that, like that. You feel like something it's like something comes outside of your body like that. Or yet something like reaches up inside your chest area, just does like this. Like that. That's your soul, bro. That's your soul. And you'll get the goosebumps too. Your hair starts standing up. That's how you know. I have the gift, y'all. I have the gift. Not trying to sit there and brag or nothing, but it's the truth. Sometimes the hair on the back of my neck, bro, like I'm talking about on the back of my neck right there, would stand up for no reason. Like all of a sudden, like I just feel this cold chill come over across my body like that. And it's hard. I can't explain that to just anybody out there, but bro, I can feel it. It's like the whole, every ounce of my hair on the back of my neck, bro, would stand up like that with the rest of my hairs on my arms. I'm telling you. But that's to be honest with you, collective, when it comes to that, that's a form of God's voice coming through to you and giving you a message. I don't know why some people perceive tarot as the dark side or whatever, but it's not. It's not, y'all. I don't have to light all these candles or whatever it is to do tarot. I don't have to have none of that. All I need is the cards itself. That's all I need, bro. I don't even need the cards, to be honest with y'all. But just like I was saying before, collective, like when it comes to synchronization and synchronicity, and having that inner knowing or having that inner voice or inner vision, that will be your clairs. That will be clairvoyance. And this right here, you hearing your angels, that would be clairaudience. That would mean psychic hearing. Like, you know how when you hear your intuition, sometimes you hear your inner voice? It's like a soft voice that's coming from the background and it sounds like it's from another world. That's exactly how your angels sound whenever you hear them in the background. And it's not that you hear voices. No, it ain't nothing like that. No, this is completely different. It's basically similar to intuition. That's how your angels will sound. If you have the clairaudience, if you have the gift of clairaudient hearing, which would be psychic hearing, you will know exactly what that is. And you're not going to sing crazy either like you hear voices. No, no. It's going to sound identical to your intuition, the way your intuition will speak to you. And your psychic hearing could pick up that through the crown chakra antenna. That's how that works. If people want to be skeptical on that, or people want to be kind of on the skeptical side of things or whatever, just let them be skeptical until it happens to them. Then they'll believe it. Don't sit there and try to prove yourself to anybody, collective. It's either they believe you or they don't. There's not a damn thing wrong with you. There's something wrong with a situation that you're calling out. And it's either these individuals listen to you or they don't. You stand hard in your truth. And don't ever feel embarrassed for telling somebody that you have like just this gifted nature about you. Don't be afraid of letting them know that. Like, look, I get visions. I can see things, I can feel things, I can sense when something is wrong. You need to listen to me. Pay attention. Like, not literally telling them what to do or whatever. Like, you can't tell them, like, what to do. But just bring it to their awareness. Like, look, I get visions. I'm telling you, I get visions. This is what I'm seeing here. And you tell them straight up. And eventually, bro, it's going to start making sense, because that same message that you delivered to that individual and you told them that, they're going to see something that's going to fit the description of what you called out, what you seen in your vision. Now, a lot of people are curious how it works, like how psychic visions really work. It happens unexpectedly. It's uncontrollable. It happens unexpectedly. Like it just don't happen like everyday thing or whatever. Like, oh yeah, it's a vision every day. No. It's only when God wants them to see something for what it is. And he will show them. He will show them, bro. He's going to show that individual the truth, too. And everything of what they call out that they're seeing spiritually, that they're seeing through their psychic vision, if you look into it physically, you're going to catch it, bro. I'm telling you. You're going to see exactly what that individual is calling out. This is not no joke. You can laugh all you want. You can think that shit's funny all you want. How about you look into it? How about you stop sitting there thinking that everything's about a joke and look into it for once? And when you see it for yourself, then you're going to realize that, holy shit, this person ain't about a joke. This person speaking some real shit, bro. Like, it can literally scare the hell out of people. Like, damn, this person's about the truth. And there's no way they can know that. No way. No way. I just don't have the time for these individuals that think that this is a joke. Like people that receive visions or whatever, or people that receive clairaudient downloads of psychic hearing, or certain symbolism and signs that they can see into through the details and analyzation of numerology, astrology, tarot, and divination, that all used together as a form of their creative side. And it would create a leeway to a situation. They would. That would be legitimately physical. Trying to come up with something else, collective. They have some words that could be decoded too. Words. I'm gonna have to get to that in another video. But yeah, anyways, this is what I have for the current energy. I'm not about to sit on here and explain how psychic powers really work, y'all. If you have the gift, you have it. If you don't, you don't. It's hard to explain. I did try to explain it a bit. It's just hard to explain. It goes that deep, collective. I'm telling you, it goes that deep. You'll lose yourself trying to find all the answers from how deep it really goes. I'm just put it to you like that. It goes a good ways, bro. You will lose sight of reality from how far you can really go. You'll be caught up in this trance. Like, you know how people get intrigued by how they hear aliens or whatever, they hear about aliens and the UFOs or whatever. and the mysteries of the earth, etc. Like how people are curious about Area 51 and stuff like that. It goes way. It's more beyond that, bro. It's I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how people get curious or whatever, like they start getting curious about these statues, like the old ancient statues that was created and how the pyramids was built, etc. And like how they got like people they get into it telling all these stories, or they sit there and start questioning things. It's something similar to that, but it's just like the ghost stories, basically, like talking about ghosts, like what I told y'all earlier. When somebody says it's an imaginary person, I ain't no imaginary person, bro. That's not imaginary. There's somebody that's there, you know? Oh, well, you just imagine thing. Nah, it ain't no imagination, lady. This is somebody that's there. You know what I'm saying? I just like saying that word, collector. This ain't no imagination, lady. There's somebody that's there. How I said that? Lady. I'm also being guided to tell y'all about a ghost that I seen a long time ago. It was around the park area, y'all. Like, I know I'll share the community post about this, but I'm being guided. Yes, some of these individuals can literally believe that you can see spirit. That's what I'm getting here too. You can see spirits. You can. You have that gift. You can see spirits, collective. You can communicate with them. Some of you could be a paranormal person. You can have a lot of experience with paranormal. Some of you out there could be a paranormal psychic. Now they have psychics that are used for certain situations when it comes to paranormal activity. Some of you out there can have certifications in that. I don't know if you do or not, but you can have a certification in that. As a paranormal expert when it comes to the psychic side. But I'm being guided to let y'all know about a testimony of a ghost that I seen a long time ago around the park. They have a church that's right there, and they have the library that's not too far from that. And this happened a long time ago around late at night, around maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. We was going down the road, and all of a sudden I seen this lady. It looked like Resurrection Mary off Unsolved Mysteries, but it wasn't her though. But it looked kind of like her. This female had blonde hair and stood about 5 feet 6 inches tall, to be honest with you. And she had a white dress on, white gown, white dress. I mean, you could see her face. It wasn't like the Resurrection Mary where her face was just blanked out like that. No. She had a face on her. And blue eyes. She had blue eyes. And it looked like, even though she wasn't wearing glasses, like the spirit form of her, it looked like to me that she could have wore glasses, but she had blue eyes. There's an angel that has been lingering around that spot for a long time, but I don't know what happened to that individual, but there's something that keeps calling me back to that, and I still have that feeling to this day when I go around that area. I don't see her no more, but I'm telling you right now, bro, I seen that individual. She looked just like Resurrection Mary. So, like, there's something that keeps on guiding me to look into that, because I feel like that angel was trying to protect me, or has been around me for a long time. I just don't know her name. I don't know her name. Maybe it could be Marianne. I'm getting the name Marianne or Marion, but it's something to do with that name. But it's not the same as the spirit off on itself. No, it's not her. No, it's completely different. I want to say she's an Aries. It's not her. It's not her at all. There's a female that I seen a long time ago that lingers around that area from where the park is. They got the church and they got the park right across the street. And a little bit down from there, they have the library. It's right in that area right there, bro. Right around that pink building where they got them pylons, how they got them poles. It's right there around that section right there. Right when you make that turn, right there by that stop, they got a stop sign right here and they got that big old pink building. And you go underneath that and they got this, I don't know what you call it. Like, you walk underneath this building and they got the roof that's kind of short to where you could literally reach up like that and you could, the roof. You could put your hand on the roof. They have a church that's right there. And they have the park that's across the street. And a little bit down from there is a library. That's where I seen that spirit right there lingering in that section a long time ago. Her name could possibly be Marianne or Roseanne. One of the two. One of the two. It's an older lady in her 30s. About 37 to 38. That's the age range that I'm getting. And how old she is. And I've seen her only one time, but I still feel that energy every time I go around that area right there. And the library just brings like a nostalgia. Just something about, maybe she worked there. I don't know if she worked there or not. Or she could have just read a lot of books. Like she could have been a book lover. I'm telling you right now, bro, I'm on to something. I know exactly how to read into that. That's what my abilities are channeling very heavily. And that's why I left the other night to go around that area to see if I could see her. She has bluish greenish eyes. Not well, yeah, it could be, yeah, hazel. Like hazelish eyes. And she stands exactly 5 feet 6 inches tall. With shoes on, she would be exactly 5 feet 8 inches tall with shoes on. So she's kind of on the tall side. Especially for a female, because the average female height, like that would be like 5'5". So yeah, she'd be on the tall side, to be exact. Her name's either Marianne, and she could have went by Mary, or Roseanne, which would be Rosie, or Rose. But I'm getting Marianne. And the short name for Marianne would be, or Marion would be Mary. Let me go ahead and do a read on that because I didn't do a read on that before. I'm going to see who that spirit is that I seen over there a long time ago. And she has wavy blonde hair. Just like that ghost that was depicted on that Unsolved Mysteries. Mary. It's wavy just like that. Who is this lady spirit that's lingering around the library over here where I live at the Hangman Reverse? Who is this lady that I seen a long time ago? Who was she? I'm seeing the Hierophant card and the Justice card. Who was this lady that I seen a long time ago that's a spirit? And I know she was a spirit. She wasn't real, collector, I'm telling you. Who is this lady that I seen a long time ago with hazelish blue eyes, with blonde hair, that had a white gown, a white dress on by that area? Who was she? Five of Wands reversed. The Wheel of... Okay, that's a positive sign. The Star reversed. The Four of Swords. She can't rest. The Sun. She could have been an Aquarius or a Leo. She could be an Aquarius or a Leo. The Four of Cups. Didn't I tell you I was seeing the Justice card? Look, the blonde hair. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Cool. I'm telling you. Didn't I tell y'all a few minutes ago? I'm telling you, bro. I can see stuff before I even pull it. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's coming up in reverse, I straight up said that I'm seeing a Justice card with the Hierophant. Even though it's in reverse. Bro, this is 78 cards of this deck here. For this card to come out, bro, I'm telling you, I've seen that before I even pulled this card. And look at this right here, bro. Blonde hair. Blonde hair. And we got blonde hair right here. Look, blonde hair. I'm telling you, bro, this lady had blonde hair. She's a good spirit. She's a good spirit. I can sense that too. She was a loving, caring, good spirit. She could have been intuitive. She could have been spiritual. Look, that would be her dress. Lady, you know what I'm saying? Look, didn't I tell you she had wavy blonde hair? Even though it don't look like that, it went all the way down past to her, down right here. Past her shoulders right there. Telling you. Angel hair, that's what I'm going to call her, angel hair. Angel hair. King of Swords reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so that could be by the church. By the church. She was lingering right there by the church. Because this looks like a church window right here, don't it? Like the colors. This is by the church. I seen this individual by the church, bro. And this will be where the pollens are too right there. The pollens. To the church where you go up the stairs like that. Because there used to be a movie theater a long time ago. I'll tell you, bro, I know a bit of history about this place. A long time ago, it used to be a movie theater. Before it was a church. Because the floor went down like this, like at an angle like that. Because that's where the chairs are, like to go all the way down to the front row. There's something that, something about the church, something very significant about that church. The Ace of Pentacles, the World reverse. Okay, so this is definitely a female with blonde hair here. Look at the hair. And we have the King of Cups here. Okay, so she could have been married. Lady, like this lady, or this could be an angel that may be on my side. Sound like to me, this angel is trying to get other females' attention. That kind of looks like her. And trying to take the human form of some of these individuals physically. Something significant about that hair salon too. These individuals could be noticing how they have a female spirit inside that hair salon by that seawall. I'm getting that too. She definitely lingers in that area, bro. I'm telling you, I'm getting it very heavily. They could be noticing a lot of paranormal activity inside that hair salon. That's what I'm getting. And it's coming from her. It's coming from her, bro. She's haunting all them buildings right there. She could have been a hairstylist. She lingers in that area, bro, I'm telling y'all. But it's more so by the library, from the library all the way down to the church. Right there in that section. It's hard to explain, collective. Maybe I'm gonna have to go for y'all hold on a minute. Y'all hold on a minute, collective. I'm kind of tempted to go show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all hold on a minute. She had blonde hair, bro, I'm telling you. She definitely had blonde hair. And she's been trying to get other females' attention is what I'm getting intuitively. Trying to literally, there's a message she's trying to convey or whatever, but nobody's listening. She could have been a water sign, like she could have either been an Aquarius or a Leo. It'd be better if it was still nighttime, but it's starting to, it's daylight right now, y'all. All right, I'm back. But anyways, there's just something that she keeps on trying to get people's attention, and they're not paying attention. I don't know if other people have seen this spirit around this town over here or around that area, or if they have any knowledge on that. People need to start paying attention, bro, because I'm telling you right now, I've seen this lady a long time ago. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. There's something very significant about that lady. Yeah, she could either be, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards and see what her zodiac sign was. Hold on a minute, collector. Hold on. We're going to go take a ride, and I'm going to show y'all the area I'm talking about. I wish it was still nighttime, though, because see if we can see anything, you know what I'm saying? Which, more than likely, you're not. I mean, I only seen her one time. Y'all hold on, collector. I only seen her one time, but people need to listen to me, man. Like, where I'm at, they need to listen to me. I can't tell anybody what to do, but they need to listen. You know? But we're gonna go take a ride to see, go check that spot out. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm talking about, collective. I just wish it was still nighttime, because daytime right now, so. I don't know if other people has seen this lady or has had, I'm getting like several people up there has noticed how they had some paranormal activity going on, but they may not know that it's a lady spirit. That's what it is. It's a lady spirit that's still there, bro. She's still there. She's a sweet lady too. She's a good lady. She's been trying to get people's attention for a long time, collective. Tell you, every time I go by that building, it's that pink building right there on the corner by that stop sign. I feel that energy very heavily. And it's not an eerie feeling like give you the creeps type of it. No, it ain't nothing like that. It's like a warm, calm feeling right there. Lady. Going looking for a ghost, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got the powers, bro, I'm telling you. I got the power to sense them, bro, I'm telling you. I sense it every time I go by that area. You may not be able to see them, whatever, but I definitely sense them there. But yeah, just like I said, like, she's not the one off it. No, she looks a bit different than that, but she has the same style of hair. And that's the closest I could get to how that spirit looks when I seen her. She stands at least about 5 feet 6 inches tall. With shoes on, she would stand exactly 5 feet 8 inches tall. And her name's either Roseanne, that goes by Rosie, or Rose, or Marianne, which would be M-A-R-Y-A-N-N-E, Marianne. But short for Marianne would be Mary. So that would explain Mary. And she has, I want to say like a buttercup blonde hair. I don't know where I get that from, buttercup. It reminds me of, her hair reminds me of the buttermilk cookies or whatever they are, like the ring cookies. Like in a cookie jar, that's I don't know what you really call it. I think they buttermilk cookies. That's what her hair reminds me of. Cause she's sweet, that's why. She's a sweetheart. She's definitely a sweetheart, collector. She was a sweetheart when she was here, but she's a good spirit. She's been there for a long time. Lady, you know what I'm saying? We're almost there, collector. I just wish it was still nighttime. You know? About to show y'all what I'm talking about. Right here, watch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get out and go take a walk and show y'all. It'll be a lot easier. We'll park this car real quick. Y'all ready? Hold on, y'all. Let me go park somewhere else. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the spot where I'm talking about. All right, y'all ready? I'm gonna get to y'all comments. All right, y'all ready? yeah, this is the spot I was talking about. Hold on. Well, good rising, y'all. This part right here. This area right here. This building been here for a long time. It's right here, this area, bro, I'm telling you. And I seen her right here on the corner a long time ago, walking right there. Not on the street part, but like right here. She was right there. And this is what I was telling y'all earlier about this spot right here where the roof is short. How you could just reach up and put your hand on it. But this is where I seen her right here. Walking right there on the side of the road. I'm gonna show y'all the church too. Right here. That's an old movie theater. Remember how I told you about the stairs? That the pylons? See the pylons? I call them pylons or whatever. I can feel her energy right here, collector. Something about that church. Or whenever it was a movie theater a long time ago. There's definitely a lot of nostalgia, like a lot of peace here. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of some activity in the top floor up there. I could feel like something is just watching. Not bad or whatever. Watch, I'm about to show y'all. Look at these two windows up there, you see that? That's an old building, y'all. That building been there for a long time. It ain't nothing bad or whatever. But yeah, that's where I seen on the grass section right there a long time ago. She haunts all this area right here. She haunts some of the inside that building, the pink building. And there's a hair salon that she haunts too. I guarantee you some of them individuals in there may experience strange things, phenomena that happens. It's her. She's continuously trying to get people's attention. I just don't know her real name though, like her actual name. But she was definitely a sweet lady though. but buttermilk hair. buttermilk hair lady, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get her name. I don't know, collector. I'm not about to sit there and waste all this energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just having a hard time connecting to see what her name may be. But she's definitely a good spirit, collector. She's definitely a sweetheart. And I just seen her that one time, to be honest with y'all. That one time a long time ago. And I remember how she had blonde hair. Hold on, y'all, my damn nose. And she had hazel eyes with wavy blonde hair. This was years ago, collective. It wasn't a few years. This was years ago. I mean, that energy is still around there, bro. I'm telling you, you can feel it. You can feel it. I don't know if y'all can feel it through the camera, like whenever I was over there, but you could tell. You could tell. You know? I mean, most people may not believe that I'm picking that up, bro, but I'm telling you, it's something very significant about this library right here, that building, and that church, because that's the area that I feel that energy in. Maybe she could have been psychic. I don't know. I don't know, collective. She's definitely not a bad spirit. Not bad at all. You know? So what y'all doing out there today? I'm still trying to connect to that that energy. I'm gonna have to go out there around nighttime, collective. She definitely had a hard time resting with the Four of Swords reverse. The thing about it is, she's not a bad spirit. She's not nothing. I'm channeling that very heavy. She's not bad. Her hair I'm telling you. She's a good spirit, I'm telling you. Her hair That's funny how I said that earlier, but buttermilk hair. It reminds me of the ring cookies. Like her hair reminds me of, no, cookies. You know what I'm saying? Lady. It's just something about her hair reminds me of buttermilk cookies for some odd reason. I want to say it's buttermilk, but it's the ring cookies, the way they have like the ridges in them. I don't know if y'all remember them though. They came in a cookie jar. Like there would be the type of cookies you get out the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? Vanilla cookie? No, it ain't vanilla cookie. I don't know what the hell kind of cookies they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go look that up on my phone because I'm getting like it's a weird shaped ring cookie. It ain't vanilla cookie. It's like I don't know what kind of cookie the damn thing is, you know what I'm saying? But that's what her hair reminds me of. The lady's hair. Buttermilk cookies. Or hell, maybe that could have been a shampoo that she used or whatever, like buttermilk shampoo or whatever. To make her hair smell like cookies. Now I'm starting to sound like the movie Michael. There's something to do with the individual's hair. Maybe that could have been a shampoo they could have used. Like buttermilk shampoo or some kind of sweet. I don't know. I don't know, collective. What I do know is she has a genuine spirit. She could have been a mom. She could have had a son with the son card. Okay, so she could have had a son with the son card, so she could be a mama. She was a loving person though. And she been trying to get all people's attention, and I'm the only one apparently that she could get their attention. Like, hey, I'm here. Like, somebody help me. Well, damn, lady, what you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? You can bring my cards over there and do a reading. Lady. But yeah, just like I said before, collective, I ain't trying to make a joke out of the situation. No, it's the truth though. Like, she's been trying to catch people's attention. And a lot of people could have spoken up about some paranormal activity, but they just don't know who it is. They could have claimed that they seen a female that was haunting them buildings. That's who it is. That's exactly who it is. It's a female with blonde hair. That reminds me of buttermilk hair. Milk and honey. She's a sweetheart, bro. I'm telling you, whoever she is, that I don't get negative vibes from that energy. I don't at all. It's a sweetheart, you know, a sweetheart. Milk and honey. She's a sweetheart. Like, whoever she was, bro, she was a good person. With the Queen of Cups coming up like that, she could have been a mom. She could have been a mama. What's good, y'all? But yeah, collector, get it back to the read that I did earlier. That's funny how, like, somebody's uncovering the truth that stuff's real. That stuff's real. But yeah, y'all take it easy out there, collective. Much love. Thank y'all very much for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, that's basically what I have for the read for the day. I just want to go take a ride to see what was going on with that energy, with that lady, you know what I'm saying? Lady. She does have a good energy though. When I pull that through my cards, you know. I'm gonna have to go through this, the archives. I'm gonna have to go through the archives, like some archives, to find out who worked at that library a long time ago, or who was at that theater a long time ago. It's long before that though is what I'm getting. I'm gonna have to do some research to see what name, to see if I can find a picture that's gonna match the description of what I seen that night with that lady out there. You know? But anyways, collective, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for love and support. I will have a donations link in the description box below. And I will see y'all some other time. Peace.